everyone. So this is the first part of our Unit 3 Features of Functions Interactive Notebook. I wanted to let you take a look before I start going over the first lesson. This is our table of contents. As you can see, there is a lot in this unit. There's just a lot of skills that we have to go over. And then we have our vocab words, and you can find that on the assignment page for this module and Unit 3 on Canvas. All right, so the first thing we're going to look at is this is your goals for the units. You're going to be able to use a story context to create a graph and describe the key parts. You're going to be able to use tables and graphs to identify and interpret key features. You're going to identify the key features from various types of functions, so like the tables and graphs and equations. You're going to interpret their functions and their notation, combine functions. You're going to use graphs to solve problems, and you're going to identify whether a relation is a function or not. So let's look at the first lesson. So we're going to start with graphing stories. So it's asking you right here which graph represents the following situation. Horatio jogs up the hill, so you know you're going up. So we're starting from the bottom and then going up, so think about that. At a steady pace, steady means that's a constant, which is the same thing as a straight line. Then he accelerates or speeds up. So that means you're no longer constant, you are the rate of your line is actually going to be increasing, so you're getting a little bit steeper as he goes down the hill. So we have to look at which of these three graphs is the best option. So just looking at these two right here, we can see that we are starting at the bottoms because we're going up a hill, so that makes sense. So we can't use this one. That means he's already up the hill already. And he's going up, so they're both going up. And then he accelerates or speeds up as he goes down. Well, this one is just flat. It's not going down. Well, this one is going down. So this is the one that actually is the correct representation for this scenario. Then we have this one, which just wants you to put the pieces in the correct order. So it says use the arrows to indicate where each statement is represented. So the first one is your friend calls again and you pause the movie. So your pausing means the time of the location of the movie is the same. It's stopped. So that would be like a constant or flat line. So we look for where a flat line is. That would be right here. And I'm just going to move the arrow to over here. And I'm just going to lengthen it so I can see it's going from there. All right. Then the second one is your friend calls and you miss part, so you must rewind. So that means the location is going from further in the movie to backwards. So we're looking for where somewhere in the graph is going down. So that would probably be right here. I'm just going to lengthen. Okay. Oh, go away. All right, then you finish watching and you finish watching your favorite movie. So that's usually where the end is. So I'm going to drag. It doesn't matter which color you use, by the way. And I'm going to rotate. Trying to get this. There we go. Rotate a little bit more. Oop, nope. There we go. Then I'm going to lengthen. That's at the end. There we go. Okay. All right. Then you begin watching your favorite movie. Obviously, that's at the beginning. So I'm going to rotate it this way. And I'm going to lengthen to here, because I'm watching at the beginning. And then the last one says you watch your favorite scene 3 times. That means I am pausing and then rewatching and pausing and rewatching, pausing and rewatching. So that means the graph is going up, down because I am going backwards and then rewatching it. So that would be this little section that has little bumps right here. So that would be here. So when you're interpreting a graph, you're just looking to see what is the graph doing based off the scenario. Am I flat? That means I'm not moving. Am I going up and down? That means something is I'm redoing something. Obviously, the beginning and the end is very self-explanatory. So just keep these things in mind as you read a scenario. What would the graph look like? So your job right now is to match these scenarios with these graphs. And then this one right here, there's going to be a graph that doesn't have a scenario. So you're just going to create your own scenario to match that graph. Okay. All right. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.